Welcome to Nerd Wars, where we cover the hard-hitting topics like pronouns in space. I used to make documentaries about the lockdown. Twitter trending has been interesting for me the last couple days. Sorry, Xing. So imagine you get what I mean by pronouns. Z, they, them.
Z, zer, they, them, whatever the f they decide.
But in space? Yes. STARFIELD recently came out, made by legendary studio Bethesda, known for their
bugs everywhere.
Modding community.
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs.
This company is culturally very important. Doesn't matter if you know any of these people's names, this matters. Names like DrDisRespect, the most ruthless athletic competitor in video game history, the two-time.
Yeah, all right.
At the end, there's this. You put your name in, and you have your pronouns. She, her, if you have a female body type. You can change those to he, him, or they, them, or whatever.
Identity politics destroy every major property we have seen. Because these people are complete nut jobs.
Sometimes it doesn't just work.
So we got a tweet from a Vosh moderator, self-described progressive and cisbender. What? If you don't know who Vosh is, I envy you. Let's just say communist ginger neckbeard. I feel like that sums it up pretty well. So his mod posted, DrDisRespect was rejected as STARFIELD sponsorship due to his recent bleep phobia.
And just like that, he made it, got it in there, and they pulled it down. That's a fucking tough one, man. For what again?
We know Doc's on our side on this issue, right?
Don't worry, guys. Pronouns are not important at all. Why are you so mad about pronouns? It's like nothing at all. Also, use them or else.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's told.
Head of publishing, this is my personal account when I tweet marrying other random things.
Pronouns in his bio. Who would have guessed?
He, him. Got it.
At some point during the last couple of years, Pete Hines seems to have forgotten what gender he is. Never mind.
Mister, my family will pay cash. Whatever ransom you're asking for, they'll pay it.
They don't matter at all, but Erwin's gonna have to say bleep a lot.
Everything's starting to make sense. Got it.
A lot in this video. So he doesn't have to do it manually in the edit.
I got it. So, I gotta say this, Chance, for just real quick. I just gotta get it off my chest. We had our team reach out. Hey, can we work with you? Can we do something?
DrDisRespect was rejected a STARFIELD sponsorship deal due to his recent bleep phobia. And he got triggered on stream.
Due to past controversies, there's no way we can work with DrDisRespect.
Rubs the lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again.
These guys wouldn't survive Modern Warfare 2 lobbies if pronouns trigger them. The people who need safe spaces are making fun of us for being easily triggered.
That's a gaslight. And it always was.
Like, let me play the game when some of the others are playing it. How about that?
Now it places the lotion in the basket.
Okay. Bleep. How's that for Modern Warfare 2 lobby?
Yeah, that's still the case.
Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about it.
I want to go home, please.
It places
So Bethesda doesn't want to work with the two-time because he's a bleep phobic and a bleepist and a bleepmogenist. Bleepmogeny. And he filmed in a bathroom. So what was the two times response? Some of these poor young people are just depressed.
I will not listen to anything that is said when it is started with, hey, ladies. I'm a theydy, not a lady, a theydy.
No.
No life experience and completely misdirected by the internet. Did you know pee is stored in the balls?
Beardo likes to eat corn the long way. Apparently he's practicing for something. I don't know the specifics.
And don't forget, Nerd Wars is sponsored by Pods. Don't forget to use promo code YUMMY at checkout. Pods.
That's what you hear off the internet.
Everything you hear on the internet's true.
And have you considered purchasing any land on Mars? Just visit NigerianMarsPrince.com/nerdwars.
I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true.
No life experience and completely misdirected by the internet. How dare you say that about a Vosh moderator, a self-described cisbender? Politics should stay out of the video game industry entirely. along with people like this.
That's dead on. Wow. Yeah, you nailed it.
What do you mean, you people?
You nailed it.
Boy,
I mean, like,
you right home
point
with
by
that
point.
What do you mean, you people?
Huh?
They're just pronouns. They're not a big deal. Just pick the pronoun, it.
Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
They don't say male or female body type anymore. A lot of these places don't. It's body type 1, body type 2, or voice 1, voice 2 instead of male or female voice.
You don't do it, you're canceled.
So what's voice 2 sound like?
A few cobwebs and some dust.
Oh, that. That is a freaking terror.
Anyways, Chance, we just had to get that off our chest.
And I stumbled across this right here. Look at this. This is from Ashley, she, they.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So this is somebody pretending to be many women at once, which is interesting.
Bro, I'm out, man. I'm stripping.
So what is this video really about? Well, HeelVsBabyface went and did a thing.
Man has opinion about video game. Internet goes absolutely nuclear crazy about opinion on video game.
It was as hilarious as it was true, and honestly, by Az's standards, relatively tame.
Go woke, get choked.
Oh my God.
Is Wayne Brady gonna have to choke a bitch?
Well, at least we now know what would happen if Sargon of Akkad and Ethan Van Sciver, that's me, both went into the teleporter from The Fly at the same time.
A lot of people love this take. A lot of people hate this take.
I gotta imagine that some sort of David Beckham-esque character would emerge from such a unlikely scenario. So what are you... Oh my God, dear sweet Jesus, God almighty.
He decided to play STARFIELD. That totally works every time. Flawless game. Bethesda knows what they're doing. Thank you, Papa Todd, for blessing us with space pronouns.
All of this just works.
Bethesda, give them your money. Be disappointed, then give them your money again. Consume?
Just consume product and then get excited for next product.
And there are a lot of people responding to it, probably positively, because HeelVsBabyface is a very wise, clever, understated, and influential gentleman.
Well, eventually, Az had just had enough.
Hey, Bethesda, I just want to say something to you. Bethesda, I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something.
He hit his breaking point, and his rant really isn't even about STARFIELD. It's about the whole industry and just all the bullshit he's tired of.
There's a couple of silly things, like there's a wizard teachers or whatever, or something. She's married to a woman, because there was gay marriage in the 1800s.
Sure, Jan.
Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself, think, oh my God, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit.
He's settled in, ass cavity, lovingly cradled in a finely crafted gamer's chair.
Tomb Raider. I will use this as an example in almost every video I talk about. What I loved so much about Tomb Raider was that I got to unplug from the real world and go on an adventure with Lara Croft.
I've said this with games that I played, even if it's in the sports stuff, last thing I want to see is some stupid end racism shit. It's like, what the fuck? I'm playing a video game, man. And some people don't want to deal with that.
God fucking damn it!
A lot of people don't.
Have you ever heard the expression, the customer is always right?
Az just wants his immersion. He wants to enjoy his escapism, and he's tired of modernity ruining that.
It's like, man, I just want to unplug and play a game.
I don't want lunch. I want breakfast.
There's a bar personnel that is trans, because, you know, all the trans people that were around in the 1800s as well.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
Nice try, Jan.
Let's let Az continue.
With all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us.
Fatality. Tell me this, gamers out there. What were your pronoun choices in Skyrim? Oh, they didn't have the option? Oh.
5, 6, 7 years ago, you wouldn't have seen anything like this in there. You wouldn't have seen you had to choose your preferred pronouns because guess what? It wasn't a thing back then.
That's an awfully nice RPG you got over there. Sure would suck if some intersectional feminism were to get in there.
Boo! Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Why? Fucking gender ambiguity! Why? Fucking current day Californian shit! Why? Because that's all we fucking know! Why? Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring!
And I will let the rest of this thing continue. This has gone absolutely nuclear on social media.
And it went a tinge viral.
May have caught a bracing whiff of a slight controversy.
Woke tards are just screeching.
First time ever. F your immersion. F you having a good time. F you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day.
There's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
You're a dude.
My relationship with
12 seconds later.
I am a clone of a man named Francois Hasanabi, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War.
But as it's really important that we get more fantasy women into STEM.
Cough!
Now don't just be sorry. Think for one fucking second. The fuck are you doing?
Bleepity bleep.
I like it.
You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! You are a one-hived mind waffle! That's all you fucking are!
We have consistently called this stuff out over the years. We will continue to call this stuff out. And when it's all said and done, we will be proving right.
I'm stupid, you're smart.
Just like we were proven right about Star Wars.
I was wrong, you were right.
Just like we're proven right about Marvel.
You're the best, I'm the worst.
Just like we were proven right about all this nonsense.
You're very good looking, I'm not attractive.
I was lost. So Dan Vask currently has managed to steal 11.6 million views from HeelVsBabyface. Who else is looking to take some views?
To be promptly pulled the f over by the pronoun police.
Hasan Piker.
Hasan Piker! I'm coming to kill you!
Shout out to capitalism.
Everyone's favorite champagne socialist.
He's a what do you call a champagne communist or whatever?
This weird British guy losing his mind over selecting pronouns in Starfield is the perfect demonstration for why we must bring back lobotomies.
Yes, we need to drill as through the brain.
Why is Hasan so pro-lobotomy?
I can't be confident. You look good.
Well, he's a leftist. They love their eugenics and such. But also because, as Disproo points out, he's only pro-lobotomy as it increases viewer count.
Well, Hasan, at least they would be able to lobotomize me. You, however...
The more brainwashed and dumbed down the masses are, the higher Hasan's views.
The Brondo's got what plants crave. It's got electrolytes.
Hey, San, remember when you said America deserved 11?
America deserved 9/11, dude. I'm saying it.
And your uncle said he wanted to decriminalize having bleep with animals?
If I were the benevolent dictator of the world, I would legalize these shit. You see what I'm saying?
What the hell is wrong with your family, dude?
I remember.
I would to stalk him and become obsessed with him and wear his makeup and his dresses. And use his skin as a...
Why? Why did that happen?
What was it that Hasan said during the Hogwarts Legacy super successful boycott?
Only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called phobic endlessly.
Oh, he's not gonna play it because he doesn't want to get bullied endlessly. Or what kind of people? Who were doing those bullyings? Could it maybe be some Hasan moderators?
Pleasuring a horse, and the horse came to a conclusion, right?
God, it sure would be horrible if Hasan saw any of my Nerd War on Woke documentary. That would be terrible if any haters showed him that. Yeah, honestly, like, Hasan, just like when I finish Nerd War on Woke, just like throw it up on your stream and then just like go to the gym for an hour.
But number one, you're being an unbelievable downer.
I am, but that's the truth.
Number two.
God, he's so good at his job. No one reacts like him.
I was just annoying, to be honest with you.
If you really asked the horse, did you mind? The answer's got to be, oh.
We had to get all the YouTubers in here virtue signaling.
Spawning a cyclone of Spurg fits and a mountain of what the left loosely define as fucking memes.
Review Tech USA, I'm jealous, to be honest. I want to live in HeelVsBabyface's world where life is so easy that pronouns in a character creation screen cause me to rage like this. You see what I'm saying? No. Of course, the whole point is much, much bigger than Starfield and the pronouns.
This is such an awkward conversation.
It is. All
yeah.
right, I'm gonna leave it be. Okay.
This is not just a one thing. This is not just I had to select preferred pronouns on a menu screen and went on this rant. This is after years and years.
But arguing the same topic, we can't have that because, well, they wouldn't win. So they have to create new topics to argue or focus on just little things that don't really actually matter in the conversation.
And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired.
I do think that people are exhausted. I'll acknowledge that as well. Because they've seen a lot of weird stuff plague these industries, a lot of stuff that has infiltrated basically every entertainment asset that was once popular.
Because entertainment is an essential part of our lives.
They're definitely the AAA studios and gaming.
Holy crap, Angry Joe is talking bleep to me. I made it. Good job, Dan. I knew that kid was going places. The Act Man had to get into it.
Someone please shoot this guy with a bear tranquilizer. He's going to attack somebody.
Everybody fucking knows how much leftist motherfuckers love to chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp, chirp, chirp.
You take everything we love, all our emotions, all our fantasies.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Release restraint level 0.
And you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
That is passion, ladies and gentlemen, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
YouTuber that criticizes bleep for a living calls out YouTuber that criticizes bleep for a living. More news at 11.
This is a guy who said a year ago, right? Please God, don't give Revan non-binary pronouns. Don't give Revan they, them pronouns in the remake. That's weird, isn't it? I can't believe you'd have a take like that about pronouns in a game.
When we criticize things, it's okay. When all of you criticized Disney for years, you were not bleepies. You were bleepies.
Stop politicizing video games.
But now we're allowed to do it because we're a little mad at Bob Iger.
YouTubers that talk about gaming had to chime in because, well, it's safe, right? It's the overreacting guy. He's triggered. He's talking about the woke, the anti-SJWs are at it again.
I can't. Can you? I got it. Honestly, Jan.
You are the equivalent of soccer moms believing video games are satanic.
Well, if it's not a big deal, then why does your whole entire life center around your made-up pronouns?
Also, hey, turns out all those like old Christian ladies in the 80s who thought like there were commies and Satanists everywhere running everything, turns out we probably should have listened to them.
But when they expect the entire world to validate their crazy, they expect the entire world to validate them.
My, like, not at all secret gay agenda.
That is the issue. We have to play your game.
What's the big deal? Pronouns are part of the English language. This video is just the same as a feminist freakout.
Razorfist responds, pronouns are in games at all because you, the modern equivalent of the 90s soccer mom, shrieked the games were bleep-phobic and bleepist. Now you throw up your hands, pretend you were cool with games all along. Get bent.
That I'd like to see.
I see through you like a saran wrap bikini. I do not want to see whoever that is in a saran wrap bikini. That is for sure.
I have several questions.
Rakila Law responds to that one. It's amazing to see people suggest that pronouns are the most natural and mundane thing, and game dialogue would be impossible without you selecting they/them.
You say so.
Decades we managed somehow. All these people that have daily alternating pronouns calling me a snowflake is wild. Yeah, it's an interesting tactic from them.
It's no big fucking deal. And to prove it, they'll deplatform you.
From Camelot, the bad guy in Starfield making sure to use your preferred pronoun before killing you.
Pronouns are actually an RPG feature.
Fucking really?
It's not about the pronouns. It's about sending the message. Matthew Marsden points out he isn't weird. Oh, he is weird, yeah. That's not fully correct. He is weird.
This weird British guy? Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
But in this, he isn't weird. He's expressing how most people feel about wokeness.
And he says what a lot of us are thinking and just in his amazing way.
As points out, compelled speech is the end game, obviously. Slippery slope is greased up. And all we're trying to say is maybe let's like power wash a little bit of that off. Neopronouns won't hurt you. Cool, so I don't have to use them? Yes, you absolutely do.
Why is it even there? It's there to compel you to do so. It's there to compel you to participate in the gender ideology that they've shoved into the game.
They're not a big deal, guys, but they're also mandatory.
Retarded take, but okay.
The quartering points out the left always tries to gaslight people into thinking they're overreacting. It isn't just the pronouns, it's the slippery slope it represents.
This is simply a straw that broke the camel's back moment.
Cultists screaming, it's no big deal. Also think it's no big deal. Healthy young women bleep-belate their bodies for affirmation. The same sort of people who want to bring back lobotomies. From Razor Fist. Look, bro, just calm down, bro. It's just a little pronoun, my man. We're just introducing it in all forms of entertainment, even elementary school curriculum, bro. It's no big deal.
Nightshade's pronouns are they, them.
No way. It's totally made up.
But we'll deplatform you over it anyway, bro.
And I made this video to piss off my girlfriend.
wokism says, as Jordan Peterson says, the left takes a mile 1 inch at a time, and if you ever complain, they say, it's just an inch, calm down.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Things get to terrible places one tiny step at a time.
If you let them do this, they'll keep taking miles, and it'll be your fault because you let them take those miles.
And I'm just going to do that forever.
1 inch at a time.
And before you know it, you're going to be back 3 miles from where you started, and you'll have done it one step at a time. And then you'll go, oh, how'd I get here?
It's just pronouns, bigot.
I pushed you a little farther than you should have gone, and you agreed. And so then I pushed you a little farther than you should have gone again, and you agreed.
We're sending you to the democracy centers.
Welcome to your first day of social media re-education training.
Because your social credit score is too low.
And even countries have it to where you in the wrong and maybe even criminal for misgendering somebody. You act like, oh, it's not a big deal that these people are leaning into this nonsense.
That's the face of modern policing in Britain.
Where exactly does the no big deal, it's optional part come in?
Wow, my very own gender. The fact that in countries around the world, even Canada, you can get locked up. You can get punished by the law for misgendering someone.
I know socialism is a charged word.
That should tell you that this is a very fucking serious thing.
I'm super serial.
So Dan Bass, good job. You got pronouns trending on Twitter in the gaming section. Congrats, Dan.
Fans are passionate. It was the binge model. Passion is what builds things, it's what creates things, and it's what keeps things going. Passion.
What were we talking about?
He insinuated he wanted to lobotomize as, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what I just read.
Oh yeah, pronouns in space. You have to use them or else. But also, they're no big deal. Don't worry about it. But they're mandatory. Or we're going to send you to a democracy center.
And they've been doing it for so long now and ramming it down all of our throats that even regular people are beginning to wake up.
A lot of folks want to return to normalcy.
Bread and circuses only go so far when the bread is stale and the circus is nothing but clowns.
But when people that are generally apolitical are acknowledging it now, we know how bad that it's got.
How could they get any worse? Take a look around you, Ellen. We're at the threshold of hell.
And how do we fight back against the pronoun police? By giving me a thumbs up, hitting subscribe, and considering hitting that join button, where you get exclusive green screen videos like this, but much, much, much shorter.
I'm so happy for you, Jam. Really, Marsha? No.
And hey, Alex Jones is trending next to Asperger. Twitter has been fucking weird lately.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
It's not going to end until the problem is thoroughly addressed. And we gotta be honest, I don't care how exhausted you are, I don't care how tired, I just wanna go back to having fun. We all do. You don't think an ass wants to go back to having fun?
All the weirdos crying about HeelVsBabyface will be fake offended over something else next week, and Az will still have his thousands of new fans.
Who's laughing now?
Get access to exclusive videos and become a producer at my Subscribe Star. Links in the description.